everyone, welcome back to my channel. So glad you guys are here. I just wanted to catch up heading into 2023. I know it is currently January 14th when I'm filming this, so it's a little bit into the new year, but thought it would be fun to just go over some goals, some dreams, and what I'm looking forward to in 2023. So thank you so much for joining me. So basically what I did for the new year was I sat down and I just brainstormed. Actually, it started with this one, and I just drew a circle and I put what matters most to me in the middle, and then a bunch of other things that I'm involved in, whether it's dog sitting, reffing, babysitting, track, my liberal studies major, family, friends, life group, my walk with Jesus, FCA. So basically everything I'm involved in or doing in my life, and I just put arrows pointing towards the center, because in the center of everything that I do, I want to make sure that I'm doing it with Jesus, for Jesus, and through Jesus, and just relying on God through all of that. And that's kind of my theme / word of the year, is just reliance, rely on God. Because a lot of times I think I want to do it for God, but I forget that I get to do it with God. So that's kind of what I started with. And then basically what I did was I just categorized everything that I'm doing with my life right now and kind of jotted down some focus areas and some goals. And so to just kind of go through some of what I came up with, for fitness, which is basically track and cross country, and then I guess overall fitness as well, but I'm really focused on my sport right now since I am a college athlete. So I want to run a 4:45, 1500, which is smoking fast for me. My PR from last year, my freshman year, was 5:02. So cutting 15 seconds off is a ton. Want to run 11:24 for steeplechase. I did steeple 1 race last year and I was maybe a little bit less than a minute slower than that. So I have a lot of room to make up, but I have a lot of confidence that I can get there quicker, just cutting off time. And then another goal is just be more flexible and focus on recovery. A lot of times I'm working really hard at practice, and then when I leave practice, I'm done working. So I want to just prioritize recovery when I'm not on the clock, basically. And then my next goal area would be my faith and my walk with God. And so first off, I want to talk to God daily. Prayer is an area that I can always grow in, and I think I'm really good at thinking about Him throughout the day, and I want to just be able to pray out loud, pray quietly, and just meditate on God's word throughout the day, worship music all the time and stuff. So I just want my thoughts and everything in me to be pointed towards Jesus. And so that's one of my goals, is just talk to God daily. Super simple, but also something that's sometimes really hard to achieve. And then my next one is spend 5 minutes in the Word daily. And when I spend time in the Word, I just get to see His faithfulness through every story that I read. And so I really want to just prioritize 5 minutes in the Word. Super basic, and also sometimes I'm too busy as an excuse to not read my Bible, and so I want to cut that out and not be ritualistic or so full of religion, but I just want to hunger for God's word. And then another category is shopping. Your girl loves to shop. It's one of my favorite hobbies, as well as Scotty, my best friend's favorite hobby, which is a very bad combo. So first off, one goal is I want to create a capsule wardrobe. So that requires me to clear out a lot of the things in my closet that I literally never wear, that just take up so much room. And then to also just buy very basic pieces like a black bodysuit, black sweats, and then be able to mix and match and dress it all up with some staple pieces that are pop of color. So that's a goal for this year, is to just work towards creating a capsule wardrobe. I've been seeing it all over TikTok. I looked on Pinterest for some ideas and stuff. And then another thing about shopping is to just make a wish list of everything that I want, so I can see what I want to spend my money on, and then delay purchasing those items. So kind of prioritize what is needed, what's just a want, and then just exercise some self-control and not impulsively buying whatever I shop for before bed, or when I'm just bored and I go shopping in the stores. I want to delay purchases and work on self-control in that area so that I can save money for the future. And then just a few overall health and personal goals. I want to create a morning and night routine and stay consistent on it. I've been doing that a little bit, and I'll actually film a video of it once I start school, because I'm sure it'll change and tweak a little bit. When I start school, it's going to be a morning routine leading up to practice, and then a night routine will hopefully be more consistent because I need to get to bed at a reasonable time so that I have energy to get me through each day. So creating a morning and night routine that's consistent and doable is one goal. And then writing a to-do list / schedule before bed for the next day. I've been doing that, and basically I just write the date and then tomorrow's schedule and tomorrow's to-do list, and it's really kept me on task and focused at like what I need to get done each day, and if I don't get something done, move it to the next day, but it just helps me remember, and then it also allows me to go to bed without thinking and my mind racing as much, just being able to write it all down on paper. So that's been helpful. And then I want to read a book every quarter. So something I forgot to say is that I really want to break this year up into quarters. And so basically the first quarter is January through March, the second quarter is April through June, third quarter July through September, and fourth quarter October through December. And so each quarter I want to reevaluate my goals, set some new goals, and I actually have calendars for the months that I'm going through in that quarter specifically. And so this just allows me to look at my like year at a glance, but just break it up so it's a little bit more manageable, and like write out my schedule for all the things that I know are going to happen, and then allow room for the Lord to move in that schedule and stuff. But with that, one of my goals is to read a book each quarter, which sounds super basic, but your girl is not a reader, and I want to become a little bit better reader. Not that I want to be a reader, honestly. I don't have any intent to do that, but I do want to read some books so I can learn and grow, because that's a great way to stretch the muscles in your brain, I guess. So read a book every quarter, which, like I said, sounds very basic, but once school and sports and work and all the things start up, I have like no time to read, so one book a quarter is a good goal for me. And then this is a silly one, but like so necessary. I want to free up storage on my phone. I'm literally like so overloaded on photos and videos. I have 33,000 photos and 5,000 videos on my phone right now, and so my goal is to just slowly but surely like clear it out. I saw a girl on TikTok, she like searches like January 14th in her photos, and then she just like deletes photos and videos that are like random screenshots and stuff from the day that she's on. And if you just do that each day, day by day, you'll start clearing it out. And it's fun because you can look at your memories like, oh, this was January 14th in 2019, 2020, 2021, all the way up to 2023. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm not very consistent on it every day, but that's the goal. And then social media, this is a fun one. My goal is to have 1,000 followers on YouTube by the end of the year, which I think is totally doable if I stay consistent and I just continue to grow my channel. I'm not like too like adamant about it because I just absolutely love making videos, editing, and doing this stuff on my free time and just being a light on this platform. But 1,000 followers on YouTube is definitely a goal. I'm at like 300 and I've been doing it for like a little bit less than 6 months, so I'm hoping that as I just continue to stay consistent, YouTube will push my videos out to people and my channel will grow. But if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video because that really does support my channel. You'll help me reach my goal. And then another goal is 1K on TikTok. This one I'm not too like serious about working towards, even though I would really like 1,000 followers, only because then I can add active link in my bio, and I don't know why, but TikTok doesn't let you do that, which really like annoys me if I like reference my Amazon storefront and then I can't even put the link in my bio. That really annoys me. So that would be a goal. And then once I get to 1,000, I feel like I'd make more content. That might just be me making false promises to myself, but that's my thought process. And then just be consistent across all platforms. I just want to do a better job at that. And then definitely post 2 times a month on YouTube. That should get easier as I have more things to film when it's track season and travel vlogs and all the things. In summer there's a lot of fun stuff, but just this month I'm kind of like on break. I'm like, I'm not really doing much. I haven't been filming, so hopefully this is a good video. And then literally I start school next Thursday, so we'll start up on the day in the lives, the morning routines, the night routines, and all that. For community, that's another like little subheading that I have for goals. For one, I want to do a lot of fun hangouts and make a ton of memories with my friends. A lot of them are at junior college, which means they're transferring to a 4-year next year. So I'm really sad about that, but I also just want to make the most of this last semester with all of my friends here in town. And then I want to have intentional time. Like, I think there's such a difference between a fun group hangout or even one-on-one hangout and then intentional time like over coffee where I can actually like check in on them, see how God's working in their life, see how I can be praying for them, and just support them through life. So I really want to make sure I separate the fun hangouts from intentional time and just prioritize that as well. Even if it's like a text and say, hey, thinking of you, how can I be praying for you? I just want to be super intentional with the people that are in my life. And then I want to work on affirming people, because my life group really does prioritize that sometimes, and I absolutely love giving the affirmations and receiving them. And so I think just in those intentional times over coffee or on a walk or whatever, just hanging out with people one-on-one or even in small groups, I want to make sure that I'm able to affirm them and just call out how I see God working in their life, because I think that really encourages people and makes a difference in their life. Those are pretty much all of my goals. I'm really excited about this year. I did get to kick off the year on a cruise with some of my best friends and my mom, and that was like the time of our life. And it was just like such an awesome way to enter 2023. We went January 6th through 9th, so the week after New Year's, and it was just the best weekend ever. And I didn't film because I just wanted to be super present, and I just didn't want to carry my camera everywhere. So I'm sorry for not filming, but like that was just a super fun reset, and I'm super excited to bring you guys into the new year with me. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below any of your New Year's goals, because I'd love to hear them and we can hold each other accountable. But with that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so I did find some cruise footage when I was uploading my SD card to my hard drive, so I kind of lied the fact that I didn't vlog at all. I tried vlogging the first day, and then I realized that it wasn't going to work out for the rest of the cruise. But I do have some footage from the first day before we even left the dock in Long Beach, so I will add that to the end of this video. So enjoy.
Going on a cruise!